Well, I was going to say, are you familiar with how I conduct sessions, or should I explain to you how I do things?
We did one about 2 years ago, so I
Yeah,
kind
I
of am
spoke with
familiar,
you,
but,
right?
huh?
I said, yeah, I did speak with you, right?
Yeah, it's been about 2 years.
When I got on the phone, as I started dialing your number, I said, my spirit said, you spoke to her before. You spoke to her before. I said, oh, okay. Well, I don't.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't
Yep.
know. Well, I don't know. But in any event, so you are familiar with how I conduct sessions. Is there anything in particular that you would like to speak about? Are you going through relationship issues?
Yeah, I don't even, yes. I'm going to
Yeah.
say yes.
Because that's the first thing that came up with you when, as I was calling you, relationship issue. So I'm like, all right, let me ask her what's up. Give her a little clarity on that. But as I said, is there anything in particular you would like to speak about other than the relationship issue?
I was wondering about financial, if there's anything being helped for me
Mm-hmm.
in the works, or if it's done, if it's coming, if it's not.
Um,
That was
do
really
you live by trees, a park?
trees, a lot of trees surrounding me on the left.
Okay, good.
It
That's
is.
what.
I mean, the kids play soccer there. It's an open lot, I guess. Kids play soccer in there,
Okay, so that's what I'm
but it's
seeing.
not.
Okay,
Mhm.
no problem. You got to do a ritual. Okay. And they're speaking to me. They're saying, listen, she need to go by the park, or she need to go by them trees, and perhaps you want to, like, if you have crystals, you want to bury your crystals, or if you want to just like write a note to the universe and just bury that note, right? And you're not
Mhm.
begging, right? You're not begging for anything. You're claiming and you're demanding for prosperity, abundance, and good fortune. And then you're just going to bury it into the earth vibration. But you're going to bury it near a tree. That's why they showed me that particular, like, they showed me the area where you want to do this at. Another thing is, I would truly recommend, I'm not sure when the last time you took a spiritual bath, but your aura it feels to me as if, not feels to me, but what they're saying is that she's drained out. She's drained out. So you have to, or what is recommended is for you to also take a spiritual bath, just for clarity, just to feel cleansed spiritually and mentally, right? Um, I always have I have spiritual baths on my site, or you can just take a sea salt bath if you want. Just a salt bath. Salt always cleanses you, right? And so that is something that you can do. And they saying that you need to wash your head. So you want to wash your head with like herbs. You could do like I would recommend for you to do like a sage and fenugreek head wash, where you go purchase some fenugreek herbs alongside sage herbs, and you boil the two, and then you add it to like a bucket of water or whatever, and then you just pour it over your head, or rather you just soak your head into that tonic. And it's like a head wash to just clear your crown, is what they're saying. It's too much talking, too much over talking within the mind or the brain, and it's
Yeah.
it's not helping you to think properly. So what they're saying is that she needs a total, just 360 of just clearing and cleansing. So clear your space out and things of that nature, where you can cleanse yourself, or rather cleanse yourself where things will be cleared out mentally, physically, and spiritually. You also want to work on the sacral chakra, which is the reproductive system. The two colors that's coming up is the colors uh ooh, um green, no, yellow, and orange here. So you got the yellow color and you have the orange color. So the sacral chakra. Not sure if you're sexually active at this particular moment. But there is some, reproductive issues or things that you want to just clear out. Perhaps it's due to the relationship that you've been dealing with. Not sure if you're sexually active with that particular person, but that, our wombs are, that ain't no joke. You get what I'm saying? The womb is definitely no joke, and that's a whole entity within itself. You said you got children already, so our wombs hold life. So truly, and what they're saying is with the womb, what your spirit guides are saying is that with the womb, that's why at times you may feel that overly stressed and like depression coming upon you, because that's that center point where you need to focus on. So the womb is where you need to focus on this reproductive system alongside the sacral chakra. You want to get you some citrine if you don't already have some. You want to get you some citrine. Okay, citrine will bring about abundance, prosperity, good fortune. But you got to work with that. You definitely and truly got to work with that, especially during this time of Scorpio. Scorpio is the time of transition and transformation. So this is, I always say Scorpio, is the best time for cleansing, for doing your ritual work. That's why Halloween and All Saints Day is in Scorpio season, because it's very powerful, give me one second. Is there any questions?
So, with the citrine, when I get that, is that the one that I bury, or do I bury the crystals that I already have?
You could bury the crystals that you already have.
Okay, and then the citrine is something I need to get new and move forward with that one. Okay.
Right. But see, when I tell you to bury your crystals, I'm just telling you to energize whatever it is that you already have. But even if you have crystals and don't know how to work with crystals, like what the hell you got crystals for? You don't know how to work with them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta know.
I bury the ones that I have, or because I have them. I was interested in it and I bought them, but like you said, I don't know what really to do with them. I was trying to create an altar. I really don't think I was successful with that, and it just, so they're there on this, semi-makeshift altar. So should I get them out? Should I get rid of them?
Well, you can always read up on the different crystals that you have in order to get familiar with what they do. So
but
once you
what
get,
you do with them, do you have to actively do
there's
something
different.
with them, or just being possessed?
That's the point. Different crystals works in different ways. Like, say for example, amethyst, right? All right, take amethyst and take clear quartz. You can put clear quartz in the sun, but amethysts do not like to be directly in sunlight. So sometimes people will be saying that they want to charge their crystals. You can't charge your crystals with all types of crystals, because not all crystals like the sun. Some like the earth. Some like water. Like amethyst likes to be soaked in sea salt water. So that's what I'm saying. You read whatever crystals you have. Read up on it, read the properties, and read how to charge them. You see what I'm saying?
I have a question for you, because when I was looking at stuff on the internet, you really don't know what's a trusted source. Do you recommend just maybe like an encyclopedia or some kind of, I guess I have to do the research on that too.
Thank you.
Because sometimes when I'm looking up stuff, it's just like you just see stuff, but you don't really know, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's really legitimate people that even know what they're saying. I don't really know how to get it.
The point is the information comes within.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there is a whole lot of BS out here in the online and in the internet. There's a whole lot of BS readers. which I've been told. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't know what they saying and doing, and just a whole lot of nonsense. But what I'm saying to you is that if it's coming from within, it's going to click. The information is just going to automatically click. It's going to feel good to you. That's how you know that's how you know, okay, let me follow on with this information.
Okay.
You see, because it's just like with me, not everybody comes to me. The people that comes to me feel me, and that's the best people that I want to come to me, because if you are uncertain, or if you have this, if you don't know, if you just leery, just go to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to deal with people that feel me, know me, trust me, and know that I'm legit, and that's just point blank. You see.
I feel you try to prove instead of trying to prove or convince somebody.
Like, you know, nobody got time for that. So with you, when you go and you just do your research little by little, or you can just Google just the names of them and just, you know, fill it out the best way you know. But the reason why the reason why spirit is telling you yourself to bury, you know, working with it, because we need you to be more grounding. You got to work with the earth vibration, earth frequency. So there's the earth frequency, and that's why the herbs is coming up. So the earth frequency and also water. So earth and water. What's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Opposite sign, Gemini. I felt you was a Scorpio. You born in November?
December 2nd.
Oh, December. Okay, the 2nd. Okay, real close. But you feel like you definitely feel like a late like this month, like these month going in, spirit type of thing. But in any event, good sister, in any event, truly ground yourself. And you know how Sagittariuses are, you know, if it don't make sense, you just can't hold on to it, you know. It just drives many of us crazy. It's like, oh no. But take your time with a lot of things. And there's an entity that's coming through. Not sure if you've been working with a woman spirit, but there's a woman spirit here. Okay. Who was you raised with?
Mother, family, grandmothers.
Yeah.
Grandmother.
Yeah.
My mother's still living.
Yeah. I get it. No, I'm not saying that your mom is on the other side. I just feel like there is a woman spirit coming through, and it feels like a grandmother spirit or a great grandmother spirit. That's why I asked you who you was raised with, and you just confirmed, you know, your grandmother and you know that lineage right there. It just feels like it was a really close connection, you know, close relationship between you and this particular spirit that is coming through. And she is telling me that her family and stuff are from the South, and she's telling me that her family, they come from a very big family. Okay. It's telling me that they come from, you know, a truly very big family, and so what they are known for is cooking. So I'm not sure if you are a good cook, or you know that's just what y'all do within the family. But if you want to set up an altar for your loved ones, I would definitely, you know, recommend that you do a traditional dish and put it up on your altar for the ancestors that's coming through right now. And what they're also saying is don't forget the spices, like, you know, just a lot of spices and things of that nature to make it, like, I guess salty or tasty or whatever, I don't know, but like make sure that the food is have a lot of spice. See, like Ashua leg, no, not Ashua leg, while like what's his name, Shango like peppers. So when you do something for Shango, you got to make sure, you know, it's spicy for him. You know, if you want to set up an altar for Shango, you got to make sure it's spicy food. If you want to set up an altar for Oya, Mama Oya, you got to make sure that you got that eggplant there, and with some purple wine or red wine. So this particular things that ancestors like, okay, which will open them up. And what your ancestor right here is coming through and telling me, she's just saying, make sure the spice is there. All right.
Okay.
Any questions?
So what did the relationship situation, did you see anything with that, or was just...
No, I just when I called, that was something that your spirit guide said that is bothering you. There's an issue there. So again, if it's bothering you and if it's not making sense to you, and it's a tug of war with it, me personally, I would let it go, because you going into this new year, okay, and your new year starts on December the 2nd. So it's like, are you gonna continue on with the same situation that you've been dealing with these past years, right? Or are you going to grow and just release and be thankful that you have been going through these years so that you can be free again? You know what I'm saying? It's always best to be appreciative of something that is in your face versus something that you just don't know nothing about. You feel me? But I just personally feel that, or not personally feel, what spirit guides is saying is that it's time for you to no longer be the caretaker. So I'm not sure exactly, again, what the details is, because I could read between the lines. We already know what it is. You get what I'm saying? But like always providing, being that provider, and always wanting to make things work. We shouldn't never have to make things work. Things should just work if it's meant to be. And so this is where I kind of feel like there is this hunch on your shoulder kind of thing, like a heavier coat on your shoulder, that may be affecting your relationship, right? And good sister, I'm not sure if you're married or whatnot, but I do see marriage coming up, and marriage is a committed relationship, but I don't know if it's with this person. But they're speaking to me about, connection, marriage. Is that something that you want, to be married?
I always think it was. This last relationship, I don't know if it's something that I wouldn't be able to manage or maintain. I do have a spinal cord injury, so I don't know if I could, fulfill the role that I would always imagine myself as a wife, with the traditional kind of, cooking, cleaning. I mean, I do stuff, but I don't know. It is always something that I wanted, though.
Because that's what I'm picking up with you. Yeah, marriage. But just because you have a spinal cord, injury or whatnot, you can always reverse that thinking and tell yourself that you're fully healed. Because once you start to tell yourself that you're fully healed and do this ritualistic work, and every day I'm healed, I love myself, that will make you feel like you're healed. And that spinal cord stuff is just going, you got to remember, you're a goddess, you're God. You get what I'm saying? You got to remember that we are children of the universe. We're children of God. So if that's the situation, then you can't heal yourself just from affirmations and saying, don't restrict yourself, is what I'm saying to you. Truly don't restrict yourself. That's one thing I'm truly picking up on with you, like not doing the restriction thing. Once you start to change your thinking, then your reality also changes. Because once you start, I'm not going to be able to do the traditional stuff. I mean, nothing is traditional anymore, first of all, right? First of all, nothing is traditional, so yeah, so that's what that's about. But I just feel a restraint. I just feel like a straining thing happening with this guy. Like the relationship is just really strenuous at times, and I don't think that it would be best for your spiritual growth. Like I said, that was the first thing that came up as I was calling your phone. You know, just this relationship. So not sure if you want to provide details or you got the message.
I hear it. It was just, I mean, I thought everything was good, but he just kind of went, he just left. You know, I was like, okay. Which I knew it was not, you know, it was early. Things were happening probably too fast, and I don't know. But again, like you said, I was doing too much. But just, I don't know. It was just based on, I guess, too much emotion and how I felt. I was feeling him. And he was saying things that I thought he was along the path, but I really think he does feel it. I just think that he's running from what he feels. He will feel it and just chose to not deal with it. But I was just really wanted some closure, not necessarily because I need anything, but it's just the way things were going, and then for him to walk away, kind of. But he had left before, but he came, you know, he would always be open with his communication, so I would expect him to have said something, but he hasn't, so I don't know.
So that's a good thing. That's why I say you need to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he walked out your life. That some of us, sometimes we don't understand why certain things happen at the particular time that it happens, and then later down the line, oh, thank you, universe, for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he walked out of your life. You're a queen. You're a goddess. It's not, I mean, you missing out. He's the one missing out on you. You see? So it's like, okay, he walked, oh, things happen so quickly. Things never happen quickly. The time right now is quick. We was just in January. We're about to go into 2020.
You're right, sis.
So you talking about, oh, you know, things was going too fast. No, you're going too slow. You think you're picking up on things too slowly. Things are never, ever going fast. Things are going according to how it's supposed to go. Like me, when I got pregnant in 2 months. My mate, he's like, oh shit, we conceived fast. No, we didn't conceive quickly. That's how it was supposed to be. You see. So let's get the timing thing out and just understand. And that's why I'm saying be thankful of what's happening. Although it may be a little hurtful, it could touch you in a certain kind of way. That's fine. But you gotta let that go. He already done walked out your life. You need to close that door. 'Cause it's done. You know. I'm keeping it real. I'm just telling you the truth, because a man doesn't.
Because I haven't talked to nobody about it, so I'm here on my own dealing with it. But I need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that, but when you're in your emotions and you're caught up in the situation, you can't always get yourself out of it because you're wallowing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I appreciate that.
No, I'm just
because I know.
Yeah, I'm just speaking based on, how the spirit realm is looking at it. So and when we go through these things, we tend to tap into these things spiritually. So when you saying because it's your spirit that's talking to you. You see what I'm saying? It is your spirit that is talking to you. So it's like, yeah, I know, but the physical is like, oh no, the physical is like the ego. Oh no, he didn't. The physical is, the physical wants to make you keep thinking about it, while the spiritual is like, move on. We closed that chapter. And that's what I'm saying. Do you want to continue on December the 2nd? You want to continue on with this old stuff with your new year? While you could be cleansing and clearing and manifesting and head washing, and you get what I'm saying, taking your spiritual bath and just clearing and thanking and being thankful and setting up your altar and burying your crystals, and just loving yourself and treating yourself good and telling yourself that you are healed and you are a wonderful woman. Fuck the spine cord stuff, whatever you told me. That ain't got, yeah, you gonna feel a little pinch. Shoot, people with epidurals might go through people who had epidurals go through the same goddamn problem that you might be going through, but they still doing it because we are powerful women. That's it.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna ask you this one last thing. Do I need to cut my hair off?
No. Cut your hair off.
I was thinking like just getting rid of the energy.
If that's what your spirit is telling you to do, then go ahead. But I'm not telling you to cut your hair off. But I get what you're saying. That's normally people do that. Just cut it off, start brand new because it's your antenna. But if that's what your spirit is telling you to do, then go ahead. But I didn't tell you that.
Right. I didn't know if I was picking up on that or if anything was coming through with that, but it has been in my mind for a minute, and I was gonna do it for the new me, new year.
Do your thing. You have to do your thing. Okay. Any other questions, good sister?
So you're gonna send the recording? You still do it like that?
Yeah, actually, Spirit told me to record today because this will be my last month doing sessions up until probably the first week of December. So you know what? I'm gonna start recording again, and if you allow me to post it up on my channel, I'll post it up. If you want it to be private, it will be private. It's your choice.
You can post it up. Because you don't put the name or anything, do you?
No, I don't put nobody's name. I don't even know your name. I don't even know your name. Yeah. Say that again.
So I can go through and just find it on your channel.
Yes, because I'll be posting this one up probably today. You know what I mean? People's asking me for videos. I've been slacking on my videos, and it's needed. I see that it's needed, so.
I know, because I couldn't, when I went to your Facebook, it wasn't her. I was like, well, did she stop? And I kept doing some investigation. I said, well, she's on Instagram a little more, so she must still be doing her thing.
I'm doing my thing on all different platforms, good sister, and I thank you so much for your support. Yes, I thank you for your support. Tell a friend to tell. Oh well, no, don't tell a friend, because if they ain't booking by the end of this month or the first week of December, I'm not doing no more readings up until springtime of next year.
Well, I'll probably hit you back up around that time to see what's going on in the spirit world.
All right, and you can always go back and listen to this recording, good sister.
All right. Enjoy your baby. Enjoy motherhood. I'm sure you will.
Yes. Thank you so much. Creator bless.
All right.
Okay, bye.